it is a misunderstanding to think that we can always have pleasure right now.
Right.
Okay. And
chasing the dragon, so to speak.
yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be finite. And so you're always going to have to deal with what is your baseline. Can you deal with your baseline, whatever that is, or
right.
do you always need to add a layer of pleasure, and then you can't? But it's not. You can't sustain that though. That's the ultimate problem.
Right. Yeah. So here's the way that I put that. Whatever you are experiencing, you are experiencing in contrast to your immediately preceding state. Mm-hmm. So whatever you're experiencing right now, you're experiencing in contrast to the state that you were just experiencing immediately prior. That's right.
I mean, that's why one person can say something's good, someone else can say something's good, and they're totally different things.
Yeah. So that's why if you come in from a long day out in the cold and wet, working on a construction site or hunting or hiking in the woods, or just out in the cold and wet for who knows why.
For the fun of it.
Yeah. When you get
some days like that.
When you get cold and wet, there is almost nothing in the world that feels better than going from being cold and wet to getting warm and dry.
Yeah.
Right? It's very simple.
Right.
It's a very simple pleasure, but it feels really, really good. Once you've gotten warm and dry, like
it's no big deal to be warm and dry.
Yeah. If you take a hot shower and come out and put on some nice warm sweats and warm slippers, and then somebody says, "Hey, you want another hot shower?"
Giant discomfort.
Yeah,
you're good
because you have no contrast.
Right. You have to have the spectrum, and we've talked about this before too. The value of a spectrum of experience on different levels, and we're talking about discomfort and growth and things. That's one reason to test yourself in different ways, and hopefully when you're younger as well, because you can then see that a lot of things that you may have complained about, you may not complain about anymore, because you just realize it's not that as big a deal, because you put it in perspective, which you didn't have before.